We got a red dot, folks. Welcome back to Akron and Northeast Ohio's hottest and fastest growing show, 3 to go. I'm your host, Hank, and I'm coming to you live. And we are in, this is Fairlawn or Montrose? Fairlawn. We're Fairlawn. We're in Fairlawn, all right? So I'm here with the Mancabellis. Did I say that right?
You got it.
All right. We got Dawson and Payton here, all right? So I'm going to step back, and we are at MaxLiving Chiropractic. MaxLiving Chiropractic, now open as of today. Yay! Woo! In Fairlawn. All right. So right now, I'm going to start with the first question I always ask. Dawson, tell us your 330 story, all right? So in other words, tell us about your Akron journey, your Canton journey. What is it about you guys with the 330?
Yeah, so back in 2008, my family moved us up to the Copley Fairlawn School District. I'm a proud graduate of Copley High School, proud graduate of the University of Akron. My wife Payton and I got married. She did schooling in Atlanta. We spent a year training to open this office in South Carolina, and then we knew we always wanted to come back to this town because there was a need for us to be in this town. And also we love the people that are here in Northeast Ohio. So that's kind of the driving force to opening up a business here.
So let me be clear. You moved from the South intentionally to come live in this snowy area. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we could have picked a couple states, but we knew we wanted to be in Fairlawn. So.
All right, well that sounds great. So tell us about MaxLiving. So where did this idea come from, and how did this all happen?
Yeah, so MaxLiving is all over the country. So if anybody has family that lives somewhere else that is not Fairlawn, they can still see a MaxLiving chiropractor. And what we focus on is corrective chiropractic. So chiropractic first, but we also teach 5 essentials. So the first one is chiropractic, and then we teach nutrition, mindset, minimizing toxins, and oxygen and exercise, because all of those 4 other elements are going to be things that influence and impact your health and are going to keep your body functioning better as a whole long term.
All right, so when folks, well, first of all, let's just kind of pan around and let's show everybody where you guys are located. All right, so just to give everybody an idea, they are right next to Summit Mall. So I'm going to pan right over, and right there you can see BJ's Brew House is right there at the corner on, you say it Gent or Gent? It's Gent, okay?
Gent.
And then over here you can see they're directly across the street from Tito's Mexican Grill. So that gives you an idea of where they are located. All right, now when we look at this space, let me kind of back up a little bit here. All right, so I can see we've got, there's some products over there. Are those products that you guys offer through the company?
Yeah, so those are different supplements. We have a whole range, but on display right now, it's a little pack of vitamins. So it's easy to take with you if you don't like taking them all at once in the morning. It's a little pack that you pull out of the box. You take it with you. It has a multivitamin, D3, omegas, magnesium, all in one packet, and that's your vitamins for the day. So easy for people who are on the go. We also have different protein powders, greens powders, and then right now we have a cell detox system too. So if, especially after the holidays, you're feeling like you need a detox, that's a great 30-day process to follow for that.
What's this cute little guy throwing mist at me here?
This is just an essential oil diffuser, so
It doesn't-
non-toxic fragrance, keep the office smelling good.
Okay.
It looks pretty.
All right, so I'm going to pan around over here, and we're going to kind of show, I'm assuming, is this the waiting room over here?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, so we're going to kind of show this space here. Okay, there's our cute little waiting room. All right, now, when a customer or a client walks in the door, what is the first thing? How do you start the process? Okay, how does this? Okay, first of all, I'm gonna start by telling you that I'm probably a candidate for you guys because I'm a mess. I played 35 years of competitive soccer, and then after that I played old man softball, and I've been lifting speakers over my head as a DJ for 30 years, right? So my back is always in a candy cane curvature. All right. So when you bring a client in, how does it work? How's the process start?
Yeah, so it starts out like any other office. You're going to fill out initial paperwork with any complaints you may have, kind of whatever you're dealing with, how it's affecting your life. And then to one of our consult rooms and I will meet with you. We will go through full health history to figure out what got you to this point in the first place of whatever you're dealing with. So symptoms could be neck pain, back pain, headaches, digestive issues. There's lots of things that we can help with. Then we're gonna look more at your posture, figure out where things are off there. Look at range of motion, where things are limited, if there's pain in any of those areas. I would palpate your entire spine to see how those vertebrae are moving, if there's tension in certain areas with your muscles, if things are pulling weird, definitely getting a look at that. And then if any orthopedic or neurological testing is needed at that point, we would perform those. And then after that, if needed from that exam, we would take a set of x-rays so we can see what exactly your spine looks like compared to a normal position.
I remember an old wise man once saying that there's two things that you should never short or skimp on in life. One is shoes, and two is your mattress. You're on your back all night, and you're on your feet all day. All right. So let's go ahead and take a walk around. So first things first, you said there's a consult room. So let's go look at that.
So we will go in here.
And this is all brand new, baby.
Yep. So we have one room here, then another room over here.
Okay.
So we'd come in here, you'd take a seat. I would sit here, we'd go through your history, and then after that, stand up, and I would have patient stand up, and then we'd go through again all of that testing, looking at.
When I'm looking here, the TV. So do you have like stuff that you can show people and all that sort of thing?
Yeah. So these are more used for pulling up patients' X-rays to go over reported findings, so that they can really see a lot larger than just on a computer screen what's going on with their X-rays. So but we can do anything with the TV because it's just connected to the computer.
And we do have an X-ray room.
We do have
Let's
an
go
X-ray
peek.
room.
Let's go peek. All right. So now, typically when we go into X-ray rooms, you know, like for example, when I go to the dentist, okay, they'll put a big like lead cape on me, right?
Yes.
So is it different here because you're X-raying the spine?
Yeah. So what we would look at most often, we're taking 2 X-rays from the front, so one of your neck and of your lower back, and we would have you seated. So it'd be one up here, one down here, and then we would get a view from the side. So then again, one of the neck and of the lower back. Because what we were looking for on your X-rays is for your spine to be straight up and down from the front and your hips to be level. And then from the side, if you pan to this, there should be 3 45-degree arcs, so one in your neck, your middle back, and your lower back. So that's what we're trying to find on your X-rays. What does your spine look like compared to this normal position?
I'm sorry, what? That's what it's supposed to look like?
Yes.
It's supposed to curve?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
It's not straight up and down.
No.
I did not know
It
this.
should be straight from the front though.
Right. Okay.
But then from the side, you need those 3 arcs so that your spinal cord can flow through here without any kind of tension. But also you have nerves that exit all these areas that are not only going to your muscles, but they're going to all of your organs, tissues, cells in your body. So that's why you see all these different things that we can help with here.
Okay. So now X-rays are done. You've consulted. Now it's time to actually do an adjustment. So talk us through that.
Yes. So before you get adjusted, all of our patients are going to be doing warm-up exercises.
Okay.
So this is to get your muscles stretched. It's just like stretching before you work out.
Okay.
You want to make sure that there's motion into your spine and we're not just adjusting into, someone who's very tense and tight. So this is our neck traction system.
So what do we do?
All right, I'll teach you.
I'm going to do this. All right.
So I'm going to do it right next to you and you can do yours over here. So this roll part, you want to be right in line with your chin.
So if you step up closer to the wall.
So yours will need to come up.
Come up a little bit so we adjust it.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock you in here.
Okay.
All right, and then this part
Yeah.
goes behind your neck.
Okay.
This part goes under your chin.
Okay.
You're gonna hold on.
Hold on.
Okay.
So you're behind the neck,
Yep.
under the chin, and we want to not hang myself here.
Yep.
Just like this.
Perfect.
Like
And
that?
then you'll hold on with both hands squat until you feel a stretch in the back.
Hold on with both hands,
Yep.
like this.
And drop about 30% of your body weight into a squat. And it should cause tension.
Right there.
Yep, and you can come back
Go
up.
right back up.
Okay. And how many times do you do that?
So typically in the beginning we're having patients do 20, but the number
20.
Number we normally give is your age, so we won't.
Whoa! All right, so we're not going to talk about my age, even though everybody knows I'm 49. All right, so then what do we do?
All right, so then.
Hold on, let me pan around over here.
That is warming up your neck, and then over here, this is a wobble cushion.
Okay.
So the reason we do it on a wobble cushion, it just adds more motion to if you were just sitting down, because there's.
Use it here.
What's the difference between the size? So like you got the small versus the big.
This one is just more grippy.
Just friction.
Okay. All right. So go on a wobble cushion.
Yep. So then there's going to be 3 motions.
Okay. Just sit in the middle, right?
So yep, and then you'll just go side to side here,
Hold on.
like you're putting your elbow in your pocket.
There you
Wait.
go.
What?
Here. There you go.
That?
Yep.
Elbow in your pocket?
Yeah.
Nail it.
Okay. Got it.
You should feel a nice stretch into your lower back.
This is focused on the lower back.
Well, you might feel it up a little
I was
bit.
gonna say I feel it in my neck too. Okay.
Alright, and then the next motion we do is a forward and back. So if you're a yoga person, it's like a cat-cow movement.
I got to
Yep,
Like
that.
this?
Yep.
Yep. Push your chest out, and then you're gonna round.
chest out.
Yep. Round your back.
Okay. I got it.
And then the last one is rotating side to side.
That I didn't know how to do
This
because.
one feels
Because you drive on 8 at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, the Ocho. Nope, slow. All right, cool. So now we're technically warmed
Yes,
up.
we're warmed up.
Okay.
And then our patients will come in and
All right.
they will get adjusted. So I will show what that looks like.
So we're heading into an adjustment room. All right. And I will go right here. This is what marriage is all about. Okay? So hold on. Wait. What is that thing?
So this is
Wait,
called,
it looks like you're about to shock him with a cattle prod, okay?
this is called an arthrostim, so it's different than, you said it looks like a massage gun.
Okay.
It's similar, but it actually moves the ligaments and bones. It vibrates at a different frequency than a massage gun that you can get off Amazon does.
Hold on, just so I'm clear. This is what we're in right now, this is what do you call that? A chiropractic bed?
Adjustment
Yeah,
bed.
Adjustment bed, all right? So just so we can take a look at Dawson here, he's got, the head goes down in between there, okay? Hands are resting comfortably down below, all right? And all right.
So I'll do it on the air, but it sounds like that.
Okay,
Sounds a little scarier than it actually feels.
okay.
But so I know what his spine looks like because this is my husband and I adjust him all the time. But typically we're adjusting based on x-rays. So we pull up every patient's x-rays on the computer as we're adjusting them.
Okay.
So that we can actually correct their spine to get to that normal position. So I'm just gonna start out into his lower back here. And this has different attachments that you use for different areas.
Okay.
Coming up his lower back.
Now, Dawson, you can give us feedback. Does that feel good or does it hurt?
No, it's great.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm just looking at his leg length, seeing which leg is shorter.
Does everybody have different size legs or
So the way that your pelvis, if something misaligns, it's going to cause one leg to pull up shorter. So it's just the biomechanics of how the spine changes the rest of your body. So
Okay.
a few times people say, I feel like my one leg is longer, but it might not actually physically be longer. It's just that their pelvis is shifted so much that it starts to feel like that. So then these tables are drop tables. So you kick it down here, and then it would drop just like this. Sounds loud because it's just metal, but
okay?
and then we are adjusting this pelvis here.
Okay.
And then just feel up higher on his back. So this is where you get more of that cracking noise that you hear sometimes. And then here is a headpiece. So this piece actually raises up and drops as well. So this will, again, just help kind of add more motion into his neck. It pops up and then just a gentle drop down. And then I'll have you flip over for me.
This is wild to see in person. And here's why, because it seems so aggressive, but I know it's not,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But it's because you're literally putting things back into place, okay? So in other words, when people see this, I don't want them to be like terrified of,
Right.
you know.
No, and I'll tell you, I feel after an adjustment, I always feel like my range of motion increases. I feel more fluid, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And then last thing that we do is using the instrument on the back of someone's neck. So most patients, when they come in, they actually have either lost at least half of that curve in their neck, or it's starting to go in the opposite direction because we're all on phones like this all day, whether we're at work or we're on a computer looking down, or we get home and we're playing games on our phones, social media, anything like that. So, but also things like car accidents, you know, I mean, physical jobs, sports injuries, all that stuff can move your spine out of place. So with your neck though, what we're doing is trying to work to get that curve, that nice 45-degree curve in there, and get more space between, a lot of people have tension right here in the base of their skull. So working to separate the base of their skull from their spine so it's not all jammed together. So that's what this part does right here. I'll have them look up towards the ceiling. And then here is where I'm actually working on that curve. So I'm going to be going up to the neck right here. I'll look all the way up. And then this part is more for the muscles.
So how often does this, okay, so, and again, I know nothing about any of this, which is great. So for a patient to feel better, is it a one and done or is it a series? Like, how does this work?
So that's kind of the difference. So we're doing corrective chiropractic. So a lot of times patients, you know, they will feel a lot better after one adjustment, and that's great. We love making people feel better, but a lot of times people's complaints with chiropractic is that their pain just comes back after a week or 2 weeks. So what we're working is, again, getting the spine to that normal position so that those things go away long term and that the body can learn to stay in that position. So that the pain doesn't come back, the headaches don't come back, whatever it is that the patient's dealing with. So it kind of just depends on what someone's x-rays look like and how their spine moves, how rigid or flexible it is, how many times they would be coming in, but that's part of the whole process, is putting those recommendations together.
And we try and attempt to treat the root cause of somebody's condition or issue when they come in. And so if you're coming in only when a symptom like back pain or neck pain or headaches come up, and you only come into the chiropractor when you notice a symptom, you're essentially just paying a lot for an aspirin because you're not treating the root cause of why you have that issue. And so that's what we like to focus on, and that's why we offer more of a long-term corrective care.
All right, so now when it comes to the money aspect of this whole thing, is this something that is covered by people's medical insurance, or is this completely on their own?
Yeah, so it honestly just depends on someone's insurance. We are in network with Medicare, and then any other insurance, we just provide a super bill. So it's a receipt with all the medical codes on it for everything that we do in the office, and then patients submit that online to their insurance, and then they get reimbursed that way.
All right, where can we find you guys? Where I know you're new, so I know we're going to be building a presence here.
Yeah.
All right, so are you on the Facebooks and the Grams and the old World Wide Web?
Yeah.
Like, where can we find all your information?
We are on Instagram as MaxLiving Fairlawn, and then our Facebook page, same thing, MaxLiving Fairlawn or MaxLiving Chiropractic Fairlawn. Either one, you would find us. Our website, MaxLivingFairlawn.com, and I think those are our big three ways to find us.
And you are now accepting clients.
Yes.
Yep.
Yay! We won't talk about the whole construction process and what it took to get to this point, all right? But the point is, we're happy for you guys, and congratulations, you're now open, all right? So thank you so much for spending time with me and spending time with all of our audience. We'll look for any kind of questions that people have. We'll send them over your way, and we wish you the best of luck. And we'll work with you now to help people know more about your business and more about what you guys have to offer. All right. Until then, I don't know where I'm going, but there ain't no sense of being late. Everybody out there, and you guys too, say goodnight, Shirley.